What's going on YouTube? Chris Ola is back with another video on the channel, and today we've got the Arsenal versus Wolverhampton match preview. It is away at is it the Molineux? I actually can't remember their stadium name, but I'm pretty sure it's the Molineux, something like that. I'm not going to bother checking it up, but yeah, no. One amazing form, as you can see here. Still top of the table, still flying. We beat Chelsea away in the last game. A dominant performance. It was only 1-0, which is very, very flattering, but again, like our form is like we are joint best form in the league, along with Newcastle, and Wolverhampton are one of the worst. Like they're in terrible form. They've not won in five. They've not won in 4 games. They played a relatively strong 11 in their previous game. They've got plenty of injuries. We just have one big injury, and Tomiyasu is a little bit of a doubt. Their manager, they obviously sacked. I can't remember who they sacked, but they sacked someone, and they've got an interim manager at the moment. So yeah, things are pointing towards Arsenal. But that doesn't mean we should take them lightly. You know, it's the last home game before the World Cup. They've had their issues, and I wouldn't say it's a free hit for them. I'm not gonna disrespect them in that way, but when you're playing league leaders Arsenal, and you are, in the bit of form that they are in, they probably don't expect to win. So maybe they can play with a bit of fear, or fearlessness, not fear. So yeah, let's just talk about the starting 11. I'll be real, this possible 11 is what I'd go for. Ramsdale and net, our number one keeper. White, Saliba, Gabriel, and Zinchenko. Go with that. It's our best back line. They've been these three have been immense this season. Gabriel, a few minor errors here and there. Even Saliba, a few minor errors here and there. White has not put a foot wrong. Zinchenko, when he's been fit, has been amazing. You've got our midfield three. Odegaard's been amazing. He's been amazing in the 6. And Xhaka has been amazing in that half space, interchanging. That new, I wouldn't say it's a new role, but he's really matured in that role, in that advanced role that he's playing. And then Martinelli, Jesus, and Saka. Nelly getting called up, so, hopefully he's got a little bit of a spring in his step. He wants to impress. Jesus, again, we knew he was going to get called up, and Saka, we knew he was going to get called up. They've all got to show out, and they're all very, very committed. Touch wood, no injuries, because we don't want any of our big stars to get injured. Odegaard, this is going to be his last game. Zinchenko is going to be his last game. Gabriel, unfortunately, didn't get called up, but this will be his last game for a very, very long time. But yeah, no, I'll be very, very happy with this team. If we can go to Chelsea, Stamford Bridge, and play our football, completely dominate them, belittle Chelsea, completely nullify them, like they had one shot on target the whole game. They were not threatening him. They were not threatening at all. Threatening. They weren't a threat. Got my words mixed up there. As for the Wolves lineup, I have no idea what their lineup's going to be, but we all know key battles will be the left hand side, the right hand side. Jose Sarr's going to need to be on job. Ruben Neves is going to need a lot of defending to be doing. Their wingers, whether or not they're able to keep us pinned back, our fullbacks, which they won't be able to. The way to exploit us is the in behind. So the wing is going to need to do a good job defensively and offensively to be an outlet. Moutinho, he's got to try and do a job on our holding midfielder. I don't think he's got the facilities to. Not many do. And Huang Hee-chan, yeah. He's got to try and get past Gabriel, who's the first line of defence. And then if he manages to, he will have William Saliba. So honestly, the way we're playing football when everyone is fit is just beautiful. It's a beautiful sight. I genuinely don't see us being troubled, just because they've had their issues. They've got so many injuries. Nunes is a big player. Otto is normally there, or Johnny is normally their fullback. Of course, they haven't got a striker. Neto, not been super amazing this season. Gonzalo Guedes, he's been a very, very good winger this season. Daniel Podence, amazing, like ball control, dribbling, but his final product isn't up to scratch. So I don't see how we struggle against Wolves. If we play our football, if we come there and it is the Molineux. If we come there and decide, yeah, we're going to take the 3 points, we're going to play our best football, gear 2, gear 3, gear 4, when necessary, I don't see how we don't win. So I'm genuinely going to predict a 3-0 victory. I don't see us conceding. No lapses in concentration, because it is the last game of the World Cup. Before the World Cup, yeah, I'm going for a 3-0. Yeah, there's not really much more to say. I've already talked about the key battles. It's just going to be a reoccurring theme while we're at the top of the table, while everyone's fit. Key battles will be our wingers versus their fullbacks, our midfield versus their midfield, our ability to press them, to counter press, and for them to try and play out of our press, because not many teams can do it. If Chelsea can't do it with all the quality they've got, a lot of teams won't be able to do it. Yes, Chelsea have teething problems, new manager, trying to figure out their system that, can work for them. But again, we're showing that we're better than everyone. We're showing that we believe we're better than everyone, and we're winning. So I expect us to stay top of the table. I know City have got Brentford at home. I'm not going to watch the game because I'd rather not see City beat Brentford 5-6-0. But yeah, no, that is it from me. And I'll see you guys after the World Cup. Wow, it's going to be a long, long break. Yeah, after the World Cup.